270 days. It's been a long, dark 270 days, but football is back. Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Alexander and welcome back to Rattler Insider. This year's team is looking to be a much improved squad over last year's, and this being Tank Monroe's second season in Tallahassee. The Rattlers traveled to Austin to play Texas as part of National Kickoff Night this past Thursday. It was our first glimpse at new Rattler QB Brandon Yancey. Enough talking about it, let's look at some of the highlights. Playing the high-profile 11th ranked Longhorns attracted the game day crew and even got the Corso headgear treatment. Texas started off with two big runs from their feature back Butler. They're looking for him to have a huge year, and he broke out beast mode on this second one, breaking multiple tackles. After an incomplete play-action pass, they go to the direct snap to Butler, and the A&M defense had it sniffed out. A big 3rd and 8 for the Rattlers defense, and they come up with a big incompletion. In an attempt to flex their muscle, though, Texas decides to go for it on 4th down from the 26, and they convert with this nice catch by Carter. Ensuing play, and Butler trots untouched into the end zone. And we get our first cannon shot of the year. First play of the year looks to be a big gain by Kendrick, but he fumbles it, and Texas jumps on it. What a huge miscue by the Rattler offense. If that earlier Butler run was beast mode, this is Godzilla mode. Dead to rights in the backfield, but he powers out of it and avoids tackles downfield as it gets inside the 5. Then Butler finishes it up with his second touchdown run. They decide to go back to Kendrick, but he gets nowhere on his second carry. So looking to mix it up a bit, they run the option, but it only gets back to the line. Brandon Yancey will have to wait for his first college pass attempt as he's sacked on 3rd down. Punting from the back of their own end zone, and a short punt gets returned by who else but Butler. He's the only weapon that Texas seems to need, and it's still just the first quarter. Yancey drops back, and this is actually called a fumble, even though it looks like his arm was coming forward. Once again, wonderful starting field position for Texas. If it wasn't painfully obvious that A&M has no answer for Butler, maybe his 4th touchdown of the quarter would convince you. This one got out of hand quickly. We take you to late in the 30s, Yancey drops back, and he's his first touchdown pass to McCoy. And we expect it to be the first of many for this bright young QB. They brought up a graphic during the broadcast that really told the whole story. While naming their player of the game for each team, Butler had 7 total touchdowns and only played a single half. McCoy had 38 yards and played the entire game. Just not a good night for the Rattlers in Austin, with the final of 77-7. Well, another Power 5 opponent, another blowout loss. Tank Monroe is going to need to turn things around quickly if he even wants to see the end of this season. Next time we see you, we'll be revisiting 2 games as the Rattlers host the SMU Mustangs and then travel to Philadelphia to take on Temple. Till then, I'm Kevin Alexander. Remember, stay classy, Tallahassee.